the Rad Conversations podcast.
Welcome back to another episode of Rad Conversations, the podcast where real stories, deep truths, and life-changing perspectives come together. Today's episode dives into the powerful idea that everything in life, including love, loss, and even the hardest moments, might be happening for a reason. Today we are joined by Trixie from the Philippines, who shares her journey through spirituality, soul contracts, and finding purpose through pain. This is a conversation about awakening, resilience, and seeing life through a completely different lens. All that and more coming up on this episode of Rad Conversations. And remember, if you enjoy the show, please like, subscribe, and share. All right, let's dive in. So, Trixie, how was your Easter? And is Easter a big deal in the Philippines?
Of course, it's Philippines is if not the biggest Catholic country in the world, so it's a big thing for us. So we were actually out, Greg, for 4 days. So we checked into a hotel, my family, and we were attending a retreat every day. And then with Easter, of course, it's a very big celebration, right? So we were actually in an arena with we were part of the 10,000 people there, singing,
Wow.
dancing, praying, all those things. So yeah, it's Easter is big. I think it's as if it's bigger than Christmas, but of course in the Philippines, Christmas starts on September. So
Christmas is in September.
yes,
Oh,
the
fantastic.
decoration, the jingle bells, all these things, the sale and everything, they start in September. So
Fantastic.
yeah, there you
That's
go.
great. That's great. And how has your view on religion changed over the years? I mean, on this journey that you've been on for a number of years, where did you start with religion and where kind of are you right now with religion?
Okay, so I grew up in a Catholic school where it's all just, Jesus, right? God, Holy Spirit. It's all the prayers and yeah. So that's the only thing that I know of until after graduation at college when I was a young adult already. That's only the time I started to really understand all these things that we're talking about. Um, so now, again, I see it as all religions, they just want the same thing. They're just really worshiping the same thing. You may be talking to different gods, calling them, different names, with them looking so differently. Others have tentacles or something, but they're all the same to me. So for me, I just look at it as it doesn't matter what you believe in, as long as you show love as a person, then that's all. Then you have my respect, right? As long as you're a good person. But then again, Greg, here's the thing. Because of what I have studied, I so believe that even the bad people or the people who give us bad experiences, they're also just good people because they're just here, they're just existing in our lives, and they just hurt us or they are hurting us because that's their role in this lifetime. So I'm having a hard time really thinking, are you really a bad person? Or no, no one's a bad person right now. No one is. They're just really playing the role that they're set to play in our lives. So I still thank God for them.
Absolutely, Trixie. Absolutely. My wife got in a car wreck right after we got
Oh,
married, actually,
wow.
and she got really banged up, and I try to tell her, I'm like, hey, I think you signed a soul contract with that guy that hit you because you're going to go through that. In my head, I feel like you signed up for that experience for whatever reason. It was already predetermined that you're going to have that. Yeah, I think we all sign up for these bad and good experiences. And I think, too, like when people come in my life and they start to irritate me, the more they're irritating to me, the more I start laughing because I'm like, I wanted that. For some reason, I wanted you to come in my life. I think we create our own experiences. So, like, when someone really starts irritating me really bad, I just start laughing because I'm like, oh, my God, I really want this guy to irritate me. And it's hilarious now. Like, it's the only way I get through it. But I'm like, I think I manifested this. Yeah, like, for whatever reason, I wanted you to come really irritate me. And My wife gets road rage real quick when we're driving. And when I'm driving, I'm just like, if somebody cuts you off, somebody, whatever, it is what it is. But yeah, do you ever, I mean, do you feel like that too? Like any bad experience you kind of already signed up for, or do you
Oh
think
my
there's
gosh,
just,
always. I mean, I sometimes people get annoyed that I'm so relaxed because that's my like automatic how do you call it, defense mechanism. If something's going bad or something's not going the way I want it to, I I always remember that, well, you know what? This is redirecting you to something that you really signed up for, or you allowed this, or you know what? Things are happening at the right time, at the right place, with the right people. So relax, right? So I have that mindset all the time. Or if I forget that, it snaps. I mean, I just snap like that, so it's fast. So sometimes, um, I don't. Not sometimes, all the time. I see painful experiences and failures as they're just really necessary. If anything, you thank God for those. So again, that is why I'm still able to smile. And
yeah,
even the fact that I don't know, it's hard to wrap our heads around the war right now. But if I just come to think of it, I'm like, really, why did I want this in my life? Why did why at my why at this time? What's going on? That's why I agree with you when you said that, you know what, a big shift is happening, and there's gonna be a massive change in humanity because I don't know. I just feel like, yeah, there will be, and that this war, as painful as it sounds, it's probably necessary for that to happen, because you just can't like snap out of something like that and then, oh, okay, there they are, or something shifted. There has to be this, right, this
great
event
shift. Yeah. Yeah. It
happening.
has to be that shakeup that it makes it happen and stuff. And
Exactly.
folks, earlier, Trixie and I talked about she's in the event business. I'm in the event business. And like you, people were like, you're just so even keeled. Like when chaos is going on, I'm just like, for one, what really matters? Like, at the end of the day, nothing really matters. Like, it's hard, the more I get into all this stuff, I'm like, what really matters in life? Because this is a video game. I feel like we're going to all hit the reset button and start back over again. And whatever trivial hiccups we have right now at these events or in life or whatever, it's like, does this really matter? Because for one, nobody's even going to know our name in 100 years. And everything we own right now is just going to be in a junkyard or somebody else's trash. Do you fight that at all? Going, what matters in this life? Because I feel like if I believe in reincarnation and we're just going to do this again. And but do you have that issue at all?
We're gonna do this again. Exactly. What matters in life? Okay, two things. Two things from my heart. Um, Number one, it's love. In this life, if you're able to experience love, if you're able to give love, I think that's what this is really all about. We decided to come on earth to experience, having a body, and with that body, you get to use it to express your love and to take that love in a way that the soul cannot experience. I don't know. So that's the first one. That's all that matters, love, right? On second thought, I think in another perspective, what matters is that you get to be who you really are in this lifetime. I think that's the job that we all have. Like the moment you get to live your life and you get to know who you really are, right? Your soul. Like, what kind of a soul are you? What are your characteristics? What are your values? How do you love? And the moment you see that, okay, what talents do you have, or what skills are you developing? What are you innately good at? Then the moment you start to see that within yourself, you hone it. Like, you really put yourself out there as you, not as whatever or whoever wants you to be, but like as you. And that's hard, Greg. That's very hard. I think coming out there and telling the world that, hey, this is me and this is what I like doing, and this is what I believe in, most especially, right? And this is what I'm here on earth for. I mean, you will get so many challenges and so many, critics about you. And that's so it's hard to put yourself out there, honestly. Even now that, for example, I don't know if you feel that way or maybe you have overcome that already, but in my experience, I always get that no matter how long I have been, let's say blogging or talking to people, being so confident, I still get that at times that I feel like, do I post this? My family might think otherwise, or people might think that I am crazy, or do I show myself that this is really how I feel now, that this is really how I think now? So I think that's the hardest thing in life, but that's what matters. Like, you come on earth, are you really able to express who you are because that's your job? Are you able to be the person that you want to be and not get afraid of what they'll say? I think that's what matters. Yeah.
How long did it take you to get to that point in your life?
Until I maybe in my late 30s. Yeah. That's why they say life begins at 40. So that's when it hit me. Oh my God. Oh, I get it. When you turn 40, it's a different perspective already. So it took me 40 years, 39 years to understand.
And do you feel a little more comfortable in your own skin at this point? Like you're not
Yeah,
putting on a
right
show
now.
for people?
Oh my God, right now it's like I'm living in my I don't care kind of, life that's like, so Greg, when my husband passed away 2 years ago, right? Um it all the, how do you call it? Certain feelings in my body, in my, yeah, personality went away with him. It's like now I don't crave for fame. Now I don't crave for approval. Now I don't crave for connection just because the person is famous or the person is rich or whatever. I don't care about any of those. If anything, I'm just like, I just want to be who I am. I want to express myself the way I want to express myself. I want to show up the way I want to show up. Whether you like me or not, it's not my loss, like I just want to be with my son every single day and work whenever I can. That kind of shift. So I'm glad it happened because now I feel like I'm more relaxed and I take life day by day. It's like if I die tomorrow, okay, my it's I can't die tomorrow because my son is just turning 3. But then on the other side of my brain and my heart, it's like whatever happens tomorrow happens, and the creator will take care of everything else.
Thanks for watching the show today, folks. And if you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and share. And like always, stay rad.